Aloha guys, this is the Home Defender here coming to you with a book review. Yes, a book review. So today we're going to review Your Kids Are Your Own Fault, a Fix the Way You Parent Guide for Raising Responsible, Productive Adults. Yes, that's the whole title right here. And this book is written by Larry Winget. He's best known for his New York Times best-selling book, You're Broke Because You Want to Be. Now this book was referred to me by a good friend and YouTuber, Hawk LMT. Please check out his channel. Very awesome guy, great YouTuber. And he had referred this to me in regards to one of my videos that I had taken down on my old channel. And that was because my son was hit in the head in preschool by another child. and and he, said this is something that I've read and speak highly of. So I picked it up at Borders, and I really liked it, and I am going to refer this book to all of you. So who is Larry Winget? Of course, he wrote that book, and I haven't read that, but he is a business consultant, personal development guru, and he teaches all different aspects of business, including fiscal responsibility, discipline, setting goals, and education. And he formulates that plan um, as it pertains to children and raising children. And I thought that was a pretty good, uh, a pretty radical way to do it. In this book, he says, to fix the world, you need to fix the parents. And just a couple weeks ago, we had the rioting in London, and one of the questions that came up is, where are their morals? Where are their parents? That's supposed to teach them you're not supposed to do that kind of stuff. Mug people while they're down, breaking windows. An 11-year-old breaking windows. I mean, where is her parents? It was a little girl, 11-year-old girl. Where is her parents? So I think it's a really good book for now, for times of now, and for people looking to see where has everything gone wrong. Let me read to you a little section here called "Is This Book for You?" So I will read this to you. I'm sure Mr. Winget would appreciate that. Is this book for you? This book is for the parents who love their kids, want the best for them, and are willing to do whatever it takes to turn that kid into a great adult. Maybe they just need a reminder of what's really important and that it's time to get back to basics. Or maybe they need a wake-up call so they can turn a bad situation around. Or maybe they need a kick in the pants to tell them they have been messing up and they need to get back in control of their family. This book is for the millions of hardworking parents with normal situations and regular kids who want to raise these kids to be responsible adults who will make a good living, be good people who do the right thing, and grow up to raise their own good kids. It is for the single mom and the weekend dad, and for the parents who have solid marriages. It is for parents like those who are serious about raising responsible children. Now, if you recall, in my previous videos on lessons to my son, I always talk about being a beacon of light, and to be a man of character. And this book is really a good foundation for me to teach that to them. I'm looking at my notes here. What's the one thing what's the one thing that I learned? Well, before that, let's just go over the table of contents so you know what kind of things are in here. So, section 1 is what happened. That's where he explains, what's gone wrong in the world today, Mr. Winget's perspective. Chapter 1 is how do we get into this mess, and then the 5 basics of parenting, which is section 2. Chapter 2 is communication, followed by involvement, education, discipline and punishment. Section 3, what to teach your kids. Let's see, Chapter 7 is the most important lesson for parents to teach their kids. Chapter 8 is money. 9 is sex, followed by relationships, yours and theirs. Health, weight, food, and exercise. Chapter 12 is appearance, followed by school, technology, cars, honesty, integrity, and lying, followed by religion, finding their purpose, and Chapter 19, teaching your kids to plan for success. Section 4 is for your teenager. I really got a good kick out of that. It's a letter for your teenager and what to expect of your parents. And Section 5 is the short list where he goes over quickly how the different sections in the chapters. And Section 6 is called Irony, the Ultimate Goal of Parenting, and Other Final Thoughts. And I'll just leave it at that. So what is the one thing that I learned and has worked for me? And this comes from the section that's in communication. Communicating expectations. Kids don't do the right things because they don't know any better. I thought that was a mind-blowing thing. You know, when I was a kid, I thought I always do what was expected of me. But anyway, so what I do before we go to Wally World, Walmart, or the store, I'll go ahead and give them our rules. Our rules are number 1, stay close to where I can see you, and the second one is listen and follow directions, which is what every parent would want. And I tell them the rules, and they need to tell them back to me, and that's even before I take off the seat belts to their car seats. And we always walk past the toy department, and I always tell them, even before we walk into the store, we can always look at the toys, but we're not going to buy today. And we set that straight from the get-go, because sometimes we do buy toys. Grandparents send money for them to buy their toys, whatever they want. And we just set it straight. Today is not one of those days where we buy toys, and it's okay to go and look and remember which ones you want, and life is good. They go in there. It's actually quite stress-free. We go in there and they're looking at whatever toy they want to look at, and mostly it's like Transformers and stuff. And they're doing their thing, and I'm happy because I don't have to tell them put that back, or not today, because they know it. We can look, but we're not buying today. But anyway, so that's my book review. I have some other tabs here I wanted to show. This is an interactive book. As you can see, there's sections here we can write in. Let's put that in there. Sections here where you can write in, like this one: what information will your child need to know to become that kind of an adult? And I've already filled some of that in. And then this tab, this is the short list. I'd like to go through this just so that you can have a sort of a feel of what this book is about. Privileges versus rights. Driving is a privilege, cell phone's a privilege, dating is a privilege, what your kid wears is a privilege, that he has something to wear is a right, and so on and so forth. Privacy is a privilege that is earned. That is a really good one. And spending time with friends is a privilege. And it goes on, the definite dues of parenting: respect your own parents, or your kids will respect you, and on and on. I'm not gonna do too much because I'd rather that you guys buy the book, because it is a really good book, and I am recommending it to all the new parents, and especially those with parents that are having a difficult time. All right, this is the Home Defender saying aloha.